Thank you for joining us today as we create a nativity in a jar at home. Before we get started, I'd like to thank our sponsor, the Tourist Office of Spain, for their help with this program. They have put together a beautiful video that shows off some stunning locations in Spain that you can visit when the time is right. Enjoy.
You can't stop thinking about it. That hidden cove, just for you. That little hideaway in the mountains. Or that beautiful postcard town. Dreaming about enjoying the fresh air again. Feeling the sun on your skin. Exploring. Walking. Traveler, there is no path. Paths are made by walking. Never stop dreaming. Spain will wait.
I'd like to introduce you to the Meadows Museum's membership manager, Caitlin Sanson, who is going to help me today by making a nativity along with you guys at home. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Robin. Thank you so much for having me today.
Well, thank you for being here. Could you tell me a little bit about some of the programs that you have coming up for 2021?
We have a lot of exciting things for members, both in person and a few virtual events as well. So first and foremost, we have a special members open house to celebrate our upcoming exhibition, Building on the Boulevard. So we'll have 2 days where members will get priority access to the exhibition. It'll be a beautiful, relaxing, safe time to come and see the exhibition before we officially open to the public. We also have a special tour of the exhibition, as we always do, just for members. We have a family movie night, which I'm really excited about. We are also going to be having a special event for members with you, Robin. I'm really excited about that one. It will be a Culture Corner Live, tapas and crafts. So members should keep an eye out for their At the Meadows dropping in the new year and take a look at what we have going on for them.
Well, I'm super excited about these programs. I know we're going to have a lot of fun in 2021. Well, let's get started. In front of you, you should have at home a bag that looks like this. So just grab your materials from inside as well as your instruction sheet. So let's have a peek at what's inside before we get started. Okay, we've got some snow. We've got glue dots. The glue dots are very key to this, and we will talk about them a little bit more. You should have a wreath like this. Twine and 2 trees. Your trees may not look like mine. They might be bigger than this. That's okay. Just we'll roll with the punches here. Next, take out the 3 beads. These are going to be the heads for Joseph, Mary, and Jesus. You see them, Caitlin?
Yeah, my beads kind of, my little heads rolled away from me a little bit.
Oh no, that would be a Christmas nightmare. You have a sort of a rustic star. And then you have 6 corks in your jar. So they might be slightly different size than what I'm looking at here, but you'll probably have 2 itty bitties and then 2 mediums and 2 larges. If not, it's totally okay. So does everything look good on your end, Caitlin? You got all those materials?
Yes, we have everything assembled.
Great. Now, the one thing that you need for this project are scissors. These are grown-up scissors. If you are a kid, you need to use kid scissors. Bet you know that already if you're a kid. The first thing I like to do with this project is assemble the bodies out of cork. So the way that works is Joseph will take 3 and his neck is one of the very, very small corks. So make sure you put one of those little ones aside to be his neck. So I'm just going to like lightly put those together and put them aside, and then take the remaining 2 and put them together to be Mary. So 1, 2 for Mary, 1, 2, 3 for Joseph. Okay, and I'm just going to lay them back down. Have you got them, Caitlin?
Yes.
Awesome. Yes. Oh, you are, look at you. You're all organized over there. I love it.
Yeah. Just kind of came together.
Okay, so next step, the all important glue dots. These glue dots are wonderful. They're very strong, but proceed with caution because they will stick to your fingers very quickly. So just peel off that backing on that first small. You'll have like 2 little pages of glue dots. One is a teeny page and one is a big page.
These do seem great for if you're working with kids.
They are. Okay, so let's start with the bottom of Joseph's body and just pop that glue dot the top of his bottom cork. Then you're going to attach those together like this.
Oh, and see, I made a mistake, but I was able to peel my glue dot off and kind of mash it into the spot where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So hopefully the glue dots are a little bit forgiving.
They are forgiving. And if they get like bunched up, they still work. Just like peel it off your finger, roll it into a ball kind of, and then put it where it needs to go and it should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to attach Joseph's neck. Same concept. We're going to just press this here. See, it's not behaving. It's not wanting to be pressed. I'm kind of having to manipulate it. Okay.
I just kind of gave my Joseph a little bit of a lean with my mistake. He'll just be leaning down to look at baby Jesus.
So now you have Joseph's body. 1. Okay. Next, we are going to construct Mary's body. And this is just 2 corks that we're going to put together with 1 glue dot. There she goes. Mary's middle gets attached. Now, you can very quickly, if you squeeze too hard, you can split the figure. So we don't want to have like Mary chopped in half. We want her to stay consistent. And that's going to be really important in a moment when we get the twine out and start wrapping the twine around the figures. Are you ready? Are you at the spot, Caitlin?
I'm ready.
Okay, she's ready, guys. Okay, so get your scissors, have them close by. What I like to do is make sure, if I can, I might anchor the twine to some glue that's like sticking out. Like, look, here's some right here. This is something you can do. Or alternatively, you can take a glue dot, because I've given you plenty, and add that glue dot to the body, to the cork. And then that's going to be where you start your twine. So, but see, I could have also done it there probably. This will just make it a little bit stronger. And then I just start a little bit up from the bottom and I just start winding. It's very relaxing. You guys, I'm going to remind you, be so gentle, because this is the moment where if you're in a hurry, you could chop your figure in half and you would be devastated.
Yeah, these are so fragile. I can already feel, especially if you've compromised any of your family like I have with my glue dot mistake. I can feel that Joseph's lower half is not in a good way. Got to be very careful with him. But they are holding up if you're careful.
If you're careful, exactly. So once you're done, you're going to snip the twine and try to tuck it as much as you can. And then I'm going to put a glue dot kind of here on the top. Get this off gently. Okay. Oh, glue dots, you're forsaking me. I wasn't gentle enough and I kind of made a mess right here. That's okay. So I'm just going to put this glue dot here on the top of Joseph, because I'm going to take the biggest bead right here and I'm going to add that so gently, you guys. I'm going to add that bead, and then the twine is kind of living in that same glue dot. The twine is attached and the head is attached with just 1 glue dot. It's miraculous. So that's your Joseph.
Okay.
Okay. How's your Joseph coming?
Well, he doesn't have a head yet, but we're working on it.
He'll have the best head.
Yeah. The biggest head.
The biggest and the best head. For Joseph.
Now I have found that these glue dots sort of behave better if instead of peeling it off with my fingers, I just press it where I want it to be.
Yeah, you are so ahead of the game, Caitlin. That is exactly right. Like, look what I've just done. I've gotten a glue dot on my finger because I didn't press Mary into the glue dot like I wanted to. The reason I was pressing her into the glue dot to begin with is because I was moving on to the next step, which I should have clarified for you guys. Oh my gosh, I just have a renegade glue dot. I'm just going to stick it here on the table and come back to it later. Anyway, so I've added a glue dot to the side of her body because we're going to add twine to her too. Okay, so continue wrapping Mary neatly and nicely.
Her dress unraveled. I'm not a good dressmaker.
No.
Okay, so you last time said you used your glue dot for the head and the twine kind of at the same.
I did.
Use the same glue dot. So I'm going to try to do that and we'll see how it goes for me.
Ooh, do it.
I'm going to try. Ooh. Okay.
Okay, now I'm adding Mary's head. Are you adding her head?
I'm about to. Oh, if I don't throw my scissors across the room.
Knock Joseph over. No. Okay. And now here's the funnest part. Oh, you haven't finished. I'm sorry. I will not move
Well,
it.
I just did. I think I accidentally gave Mary a crop top. She's got a gap.
She's Mary stylish. I don't know if you knew that, but she's a super stylish gal.
Yeah.
Okay, I am having a glue dot nightmare today. All the glue dots are on my fingers and all over the table. Ah, what if I don't be me, friends? Be gentle with your glue dots.
Oh, no.
Keep them to the side. Don't touch them. Don't touch them until the moment is right. Okay, so for baby Jesus, it's really simple. You are going to take his head or take the cork and you're going to add his head by putting a glue dot there. And then
before we add the twine, you think?
I'm doing it this way because I'm going to use that. You can add the twine first. Yes, that is correct.
That makes
but I'm
sense.
going to use this as like an anchor to kind of get the twine started.
Yeah. No, because his head is so small that you're going to have a lot of extra glue dot to kind of be that twine anchor. You're right.
Yeah, so it created like a ton of twine anchor here too.
Oh, he's so small and cute.
I know, he's so little. When I was putting this project together, you think they should be bigger, these figures, but they're very small because this vessel is very small. Well, now we're to the part. Okay, how's your baby Jesus coming?
I'm wrapping him up and I'm gonna need to anchor the twine at the bottom. So do you just stick a glue dot on the bottom of him?
That's right.
Okay.
And it'll kind of stick out like this.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's going to be hidden by the manger, which we'll make next.
Oh, Joseph is down.
Oh, did he split in half?
No, he's still okay. I think it's the fact that I gave him a bad back on accident. But
well, he is older.
Yeah.
He is older.
He's been through a lot. They've been traveling. He needs a good night's rest. Oh, baby Jesus is so cute and small.
So little.
Okay.
So what I like to do next is put the figures inside the vessel so that we can get a sense of how we want them organized within, how we want it to look. And this is up to you. You'll see on the little piece of paper I've organized for you with the instructions, there's a picture. That's the way I'm suggesting you do it. You don't have to do it that way, especially since there'll be some variation. So for example, your wreath, your little bottle brush wreath will be maybe a different size. It might be wider, it might be smaller. You can trim it if you don't like how it looks. It might not even be a wreath. It might be just like a U shape. So just take that wreath or that U shape, doesn't matter, and just sort of pinch it together because you're making the manger. the baby Jesus for him to lay on. So he will be laying like that. Mine's really long.
Yeah, mine's a lot smaller than yours. We have different sizes.
We have different sizes. I might cut mine. See how this goes. So I'm just going to find the end here. Yeah. So I just opened it up and I'm just going to trim. Woo! It's flying. It's flying everywhere. The bottle brush. Okay. So I just trimmed a little bit off and I'm just putting it back. And that way, yeah. That way he'll have a little nest, a little manger that's just his size. It doesn't have to be like that. Do it however you want to know, however feels good to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to stick the figures in to get a sense of how we want it to look, because we're going to take everything out. Well, not all at once, but we're going to take things out, glue the figures in with the exception of this one, drop the snow, and then we're going to drop baby Jesus. So we'll walk through all those steps together though. I put the trees kind of all the way to the back. And then put Mary and Joseph in. And then I put baby Jesus in.
Oh.
How's it looking? I'm kind of struggling over here. Oh, here we go. It's because here's what I did wrong. I didn't put in the trees first. I found when I've practiced this project, if you put the trees in first and put them kind of toward the back, it works a little bit better. So now I have all of my figures. I have 2 trees, baby Jesus on the manger, Joseph and Mary, all how I'd like them to look. So the next step is I take the trees out one by one. I stamp a glue dot on the bottom and I add them to the glass vessel.
Okay. Take my baby Jesus out too because he's having a hard time.
And then Joseph. And you guys, again, please be gentle because you can very quickly break the figures because the glue dots they don't have the great strength that say a super glue does. Because I'm not sending you guys home with super glue, just in case. It just seems like a bad idea. Okay, so put Mary in. Okay, and then reach down gently and scoop sweet Jesus. And
oh, you're so far ahead of me.
am I?
Yes, I only have 1 tree.
Oh, well, I'm gonna spin mine around so that maybe it's easier for people to see. Okay. So I'm gonna just let Caitlin catch up.
Yeah, I'll be the person like in exercise videos that's like for beginners. For beginners, follow Caitlin.
I love that. I'm always following the beginner. I'm like, oh, I need a chair. I really need a chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got him.
Now it's time to make Christmas come early. We're gonna make it snow. Grab your Epsom salt snow, which is in this little baggie. Open it up. And this is the funnest part, in my opinion. You're gonna shake it over. Let them get really snowy. Oh, how fun is that? Ah! Isn't that great?
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
In there.
An avalanche.
An avalanche. Yes, an avalanche in Bethlehem. Okay, we're at the very end of the project. In Spain, they would not add baby Jesus right now. In Spain, they would wait until, I guess, Christmas. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to ask someone else on staff who knows better. But yeah, they don't put the baby Jesus until the end, is what I've been told. So we're going to pretend it's Christmas and add baby Jesus. Oh, he's so cute. And his manger's just right. Okay. And then I like to add a star. You don't have to add it if you don't want to, but I think it's super cute and fun. So I'm just going to grab a glue dot, and this one, it gets kind of messy because it doesn't really fit it. There's a side with a hole. I like for that to be the top of the star. So find that side with the hole. And then I take it and I attach it to the very tippy top edge, back edge of the Holy Family of the Nativity.
Oh.
And then I kind of like,
it's the star that they followed.
Yes, it's the star. Isn't that fun? How cute is that?
This is so cute, Robin.
Well, thank you, Caitlin.
Thank you. All
And have a happy holiday, everyone. Take care.
right, bye.
Bye.